Snivy is faster than me, even though I have the timid nature and I am very quick to flee. But I got a crit! Yay! First crit, first move of the game is a crit. That is a very good omen for what's to come. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I see lots of crits in our future. Hopefully they're from us, not against us. Well, hello everybody and welcome to my brand spanking new Let's Play Pokemon Black 2 Wedlocke version. Yeah, I'm gonna try out the Wedlocke format in this one, and I want to thank you all very much for tuning in, and let's start that new game. Let's see how we do. So this is Professor Juniper. She is going to welcome us right away, and yeah, as she is going to be talking to us, I'm gonna explain the Wedlocke format to you if you haven't heard of that before. A Wedlocke is kind of a Nuzlocke with some added rules. And those added rules are that you have to pair up two Pokemon, a female and a male Pokemon, in a pair of two, and you can only use one pair per battle. But we'll get to that as we play. So I'm gonna pick my boy character right here, and I'm gonna name him, of course, my own name, and we're gonna get started here. So let's get excited. As I name my character here, let's call him Nick because he looks awesome and cool, and that's yeah, that's my argument for that. That's the reason. And this is of course gonna be how do we name our rival? Do we just name him Hugh? Yeah, I kind of like Hugh. Let's just go with Hugh here. And yeah, let's just get started because I can't wait any longer. I've done a lot of preparations for this Let's Play, and yeah, I've made an amazing new layout. You've probably have seen it already because you're watching this when it's all edited and stuff. And so that layout is new, and it's all, I love it. I mean, it's not to blow my own horn, but it's kind of, it looks like sleek and very clean. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun working with that, and of course yeah, I've prepared like a new intro. You've already seen that, and thumbnails for this series. And yeah, there it is, Pokemon Black version 2, in my case the Wedlocke. So yeah, let's get back to that Wedlocke element. You have to pair up a male Pokemon and a female Pokemon in a pair of two, and if a Pokemon dies, you have to switch to the corresponding Pokemon, like the wife or the husband, let's call it that, of that Pokemon, and you have to finish the battle with the remaining partner. And if a whole pair dies, you can switch to a different pair, of course. And that's just kind of how it works. It'll all make sense when we get to like the actual battling, but for now it's just the intro. And we're gonna meet up with our mother right here, and she is of course friends with Juniper, Professor Juniper, and that's the main professor, of course, of the Unova region. I almost forgot. Yeah, Black and White 2. It's kind of been a long time since I've played, so I did of course do some testing if everything worked correctly. So I've played up like to the second town or something. Yeah, but that's not all that interesting. Like some of the characters and of course the gym leaders I do remember, but it has been a long while. So do we want to have a Pokemon? Yes, of course, because we're playing Pokemon and I'm very excited for that Pokemon. So yeah, we want a Pokedex, of course. We're gonna have to require all the Pokemon. Yeah, that's not gonna work because we're doing a Wedlocke. Yeah, that's kind of like a Nuzlocke. I'm gonna say like Nuzlocke a couple of times probably. And that's still right, it's still correct, it's still a Nuzlocke, but with some added rules of the Wedlocke. And yeah, if you want a really detailed video explanation of how a Wedlocke works, you can also, or you can always check out Marriland's video. Marriland is another very amazing PokeTuber, and he kind of invented the Wedlocke, and he made a whole video explaining how that works. So yeah, that's that format we're gonna follow right here in this series, and yeah, we're gonna meet up with Hugh here, and with his little sister, and then we're gonna go together with Hugh to our to get our first Pokemon. Yeah, that's very excited because that's of course what this is all about. So let's go. Yeah, let's go. Now we can officially move all over the city, like where with Hugh following us, and let's talk to him. Still, you're really lucky to get a Pokemon. Yeah, but you're also you also have a Pokemon. Like, okay, before we get a Pokemon, yeah, this is of course a Spurcia city or something, and it's kind of amazing because it has a Pokemon Center in it, and it's quite big. So before we go any further here, I want to save, and yeah, because we're gonna get our starter here, and I want to check out what my trainer ID is, because I'm gonna do I'm gonna pick my starter accordingly to my trainer ID number. So I'm gonna go to the menu and go to my trainer card and check out the number. So it's 8. So that means I get what is it, Oshawott? Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna get Oshawott. So how this works, if you want to use it yourself, you look at the last digit of your trainer card, and if that is either a 1, a 2 or a 3, you're gonna pick the most left starter, in this case Snivy, and then if it's a 4, a 5 or a 6, you're gonna pick Tepig, the middle one, and then if it's a 7, 8 or 9, you're gonna pick Oshawott. Or, well, if you want to do that, you can. It's not like a set rule, but I'm gonna do it that way. And if it's a 0, that's the only remaining number, then you have to take a look at the previous digit before the 0, and then do the same thing all over again until you run out of numbers, basically. But it's probably not gonna happen. And yeah, this is an amazing lookout right here with Bianca, and we're gonna talk to her, and we're gonna pick up our first Pokemon, our starter Pokemon, and I'm very excited. So yeah, she's gonna talk a lot because it's Bianca, and she is the assistant of the Pokemon Professor Professor Juniper, of course. And yeah, I am the person named Nick or Nikki or whatever. Yeah, and she's just kind of embarrassed, kind of awkward, but whatever. We are just we care about getting our Pokemon here. That's all we care about. And yeah, she's gonna talk to us some more, and then we have to talk to her again for some reason, and then she's gonna give us or present us the Pokemon here. So let's go. Let's pick one of these 3 Pokemon right here, and it's gonna be Oshawott because that's the most right. And I'm kind of excited for that. I'm kind of excited to start with Oshawott. Yeah, it's been a long time again since I played Pokemon Black or White 2 or Black and White, and yeah, I use Oshawott? I think I used an Oshawott before, and it's quite a good Pokemon actually. So let's give it an awesome nickname. I have decided on a nicknaming theme for this series, not in like the previous series where I just picked random nicknames. But in this version I'm gonna go by a nicknaming theme, and the theme will be gemstones and minerals. So I'm gonna name my Oshawott here the Great Gemstone of a Sapphire, and we're gonna go from there. Let's see, where's the R? There it is, and then the E right there. Sapphire, our first Pokemon. Let's welcome him to the party, and we're gonna check him out in a second right here, because he is the first half of our first team or first pair, because we're gonna have to pair him up as soon as possible with a second Pokemon, and that has to be of a different gender than Oshawott. So let's go to the Pokemon menu and let's check him out right here. Sapphire, the male Oshawott, so he's gonna need a female partner, and he is actually a timid nature. That's not actually that bad. Like I can go for a special attacking Oshawott, nice and speedy. So yeah, very quick to flee. So that's that means that you have good speed EVs or IVs, I mean. And now we're gonna battle Hugh, I believe, because he also got his Pokemon. He raised it from an egg or something, and he also wants a Pokedex, and he also wants to go on an adventure because something with his sister's Purloin. And yeah, he wants a Pokedex too. He wants to get stronger. If I have Pokedex, I can learn more about Pokemon. Make me tougher, right? Yes, and you're gonna have to battle me, because that's what Pokemon is all about. The battle trainers and getting stronger. And okay, I thought my game just froze. No, all is fine, all is good in the hood. We're back with a little cut. Something popped up on my screen. Yeah. So we're still in the in the conversation with Bianca and Hugh, and she's gonna give him his Pokédex, and then we're gonna walk away like nothing happened, and then he's gonna stop us because he wants a battle, and we're gonna give him just that. He raised his Snivy from an egg. I don't know how he got it, but doesn't matter. Yeah, versus Hugh. Let's get it started, people. I'm so excited. Okay, Pokemon Trainer Hugh. He's gonna have, of course, his Snivy, the starter who is strong against your starter. And I'm gonna lead off with my newly acquired Sapphire here. So let's go for that tackle here. Let's just go for that raw power. Snivy is faster than me, even though I have the timid nature and I am very quick to flee. But I got a crit! Yay! First crit, first move of the game is a crit. That is a very good omen for what's to come. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I see lots of crits in our future. Hopefully they're from us, not against us. So let's just keep on tackling away, and hopefully we can kill this Snivy. Yeah, just in case we lose this battle, it doesn't really matter, but it looks like we're gonna win it. So yeah, it isn't really that important. But if you lose this battle, it isn't really that problematic, because another crit. Wow. Yeah, if you lose this battle, the Nuzlocke hasn't really started yet because you haven't got your Pokeballs and everything. And like official rules dictate that the Nuzlocke starts, or the Wedlocke in this case starts, when you get your Pokeballs. So we're gonna have to wait for that a little bit. And now that we have battled Hugh, we got up to level 6 and almost level 7 actually. And he's gonna walk away, and Bianca is gonna take us to the Pokemon Center to show us around for a little bit and do a little tutorial with us. And after that, I believe she's gonna teach us how to catch our first Pokemon. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So the Pokemon Center is right here. Let's go inside. Yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of speed up because this is kind of a boring tutorial if you ask me. But of course, as a seasoned Pokemon player, I know what this Pokemon Center is all about. I've been here for generations and generations. And I of course know how this Pokemon Center and all works, and this PC thingy-majig. Yeah, it's not very difficult to work. And here we have the Markt, of course, very conveniently located inside the Pokemon Center. I love that about this generation. They put the Pokemon Center, or the Pokemon Markt, inside the Pokemon Center. And yeah, I still remember when I first heard about that, when Black and White was announced, and they said, oh, the Pokemon Markt is going to be inside the Pokemon Center. And I was kind of, yeah, I was kind of against that, because I always liked how there was a Pokemon Markt and a Pokemon Center and it was separate from each other. But now, I mean, I love it. Like, you can just go into one building and do everything you need to do and then get out. That's basically how this generation looked at it, and they changed the whole formula, and it works. So now we're gonna get the running shoes, of course, from our lovely mother, and then Hugh's sister, kind of difficult to pronounce, is gonna give us the town map, and we also have to give one town map to Hugh, because she gave us two, I think. Yeah, why are there two town maps? I want you to give the other one to my big brother. Yes, of course, that's what we have to do. That's a good idea, even if it is a single road to the ocean. Having a town map is always nice. I mean, if you use a town map, you'll know all about what the Unova region is like. Yes, and that is an amazing region with lots of amazing routes and Pokemon to catch. So now we're gonna follow Bianca, and she is gonna teach us how to catch Pokemon. If we can please... No, stop talking to me. I wanna move and catch my Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. Look at me run away. Like Bruce Springsteen, we were born to run. So let's go through this exit into Route 19, actually. Yeah, before we go there, or before we go there, there's one more interruption. We're gonna get our potion. One potion from this guy in the blue hat. Thank you. Or this girl. I don't even know. And then there's some other random guy in here. Yeah, I kind of skipped through Aspersia City because there isn't really a lot to do. Yeah, like there's no items or anything you can get by talking to the NPCs. So that's not important, we're gonna go straight into the action. I want to do this all in the first episode. I want to get that tutorial out of the way and maybe even catch our first Pokemon. So that's gonna be an amazing start for this series. And yeah, let's hope everything goes well. And Bianca is gonna show us how we need to catch, or how we need to go about catching a Pokemon. So she's gonna encounter a level 2 Purloin. And yeah, I do not care for Purloin. Like, yeah, well, I mean, it can be kind of good early game. It evolves kind of early into, of course, the thing. Liepard, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I mean, these Pokemon, Generation 5 introduced, I think, the most Pokemon together with Generation 1. So there are a lot of new Pokemon I had to learn when this game came out, and I haven't played it a lot since. So there might be a few names in this generation that have been like a little bit like that I've forgotten about. Let's put it that way. And then we need to catch some. Yeah, we need to lower the HP, whatever, and then we need to catch it when it's lowered. And the town map, yes, we go straight to that way through Flocassi Town, or Flocassi, whatever. A difficult name to pronounce town. So now that we have our Pokeballs and our first Pokemon and the tutorial done, I'm gonna catch the first Pokemon here. I'm so excited, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see what Oshawott pair, or kind of wife, like I want to say wife, is gonna be, because we have to treat it like that. They're like two peas in a pot, as they say. And we're gonna need a lovely partner for Oshawott here. So let's see what we can get. It's probably going to be a Purloin. If this is a male Purloin though. No, it isn't. A level 4 female Purloin. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch that. So if you encounter on your first encounter here a male Purloin, let's say, you cannot catch it. You have to catch a female Pokemon in order to complete your first pair. That's just how this like this mode works, or this rule set works. And yeah, we lowered it down quite a little bit, so let's go for that Pokeball and let's see if we can complete our first pair right here with Oshawott and Purloin. Oh, I love it already. Yes, the first pair. I'm gonna have to think of a nickname. I'm gonna have to look at my list, and we're gonna have to give that Purloin a nice soothing nickname. Yeah, it's a devious Pokemon. Okay, nice. So I'm gonna give the Purloin a nickname. I'm gonna look at the list I have right in front of me, and I'm gonna meet you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I found the most amazing nickname for this Purloin. So let's see if we can put it in. It is going to be Melanite, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So let's go to the L and the A, and then the Knight. Yeah, it's kind of a dark gemstone. So there it is, Melanite. Yeah, it's a black variety of the rare Enderite Garnet, whatever, and it's very dark and mysterious. So we're gonna call this Purloin Melanite. It's an amazing nickname, in my opinion. So let's go. This is our first team, or first pair actually. And it's already level 4. The Purloin is already level 4, our newly acquired Melanite. Let's check out the nature. It's Bashful nature. Unburdened. We actually got Unburdened. Wow, that's amazing. I don't know if that is its only ability or if he also has another ability, but we got Unburdened. That's not that bad of an ability for Purloin. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the first route. Now we're gonna meet up with Alder right here, or the mysterious man with the fiery hair, but his name is Alder. He introduces himself right away. He's gonna jump down an amazing height, all the way down from that cliff, and he isn't even like hurt or anything. He's just that amazing, and he's gonna check us out. He's gonna look at our Oshawott. Yeah, it's a fine looking Pokemon. And he's now paired up with Melanite. I'm so excited, our first pair. So yeah, we made it to Flocassi Town in this episode. So I think I'm gonna end it off here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Please leave a like down below if you're excited for this episode, and if you're as excited for this episode or this Let's Play as I am. And I'm gonna do my best to make this as entertaining as possible, and in the next episode we're gonna continue and we're hopefully gonna find Hugh and deliver the town map and train up our first acquired pair. So yeah, subscribe to all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.